Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with A Little Squished by PjoeterBliep. So this is actually a squish doku, which is one of the more extreme Sudoku variants. We have squished the square down. So let's go over the rules. We have a 4 by 6 rectangle here, and every row, every column, and every 2 by 3 box cannot repeat any digits, and we need to, in every cell, we need to place a 1 through 6. So we're placing a 1 through 6 in every cell. Can't repeat in a row, can't repeat in a column, can't repeat in a 2 by 3 box. Now, all of these are 2 by 3 boxes. They overlap. So vertically they overlap, not horizontally. So all these are 2 by 3, and then all these are 2 by 3 because we've squished down the Sudoku. And so these digits share their digits with the box above it and below it. Hopefully that's clear. So if this was a 2, for example, then it's the 2 for this box, and it's also the 2 for this box. We also have thermometers in the grid. Starting from the bulb, we have to strictly increase. So if this was 2, we could increase to, say, 3, 4, 5. We could also, we don't have to be difference of just 1. We could go 2, 3, 5, 6, for example. The difference of 2. You don't have to be consecutive. You just have to get bigger. What you can't do is 2, 5, 4. Yes, 4 is bigger than 2, but 4 is not bigger than 5. So we are not strictly increasing. Also can't repeat. Can't do 2, 5, 5, for example. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right. So one observation about squish dokus is with the repeated digits, you end up with something interesting. So I'm just going to mark these 3 as green. Now, we know just from normal 6 by 6 Sudoku that we have horizontal roping here. So this is a 2 by 3 box. Where does green go? Well, the 3 digits of green can't repeat in this row, so they end up down here. And so we can call these 3 purple and these 3 purple. But green also repeats elsewhere because this is a 2 by 3 box, but so is this. This is a 2 by 3 box. And this 2 by 3 box already has all 3 purples in it, so the only thing left is greens. And now this 2 by 3 box has all 3 greens in it, so these are only purples. So these are the purples and these are the greens by roping, by horizontal roping. So actually we have the same triples in all 3 of these and the same triples in all 3 of these. So I'm wondering if the thermos will help us resolve that. So green it's got a thermobulb in all 3 of those. This is one after a thermobulb that isn't the green thermobulb. And this is the end of a 4-cell thermo, and this is the end of a 4-cell thermo. But this one starts with purple, and this one starts with green. Interesting. I wonder if I should replace these with some subcolors. I don't know where I'd start with that. I feel like I have the most information about these 3, because there's a thermo on each one. So let's give this a try. We'll keep green there, but I'm going to change this to... See, I used purple already. I'll change this to orange. You know what I want to do? I apologize for this, but I'm going to change purple. I'm going to change it to red. And the reason I'm doing that is on my, which you can't see, on my little color palette, I've got green, purple, and orange in one row, and I've got red, yellow, and blue in one row, and that'll help me keep track. So the greens, I can also use purple and I can use orange, basically, is the idea. So where does orange go in this triple? Well, it can't repeat in the column, so it's in one of these 2. That doesn't help me. Where does this one? Okay, this one is interesting. This actual green. So we're gonna get rid of these colors for a second. Where does green go in this row? Up here. Well, it can't repeat in the column, and it can't repeat on its own thermo because thermo strictly increased. There's no repeats. So this ends up being the green. So let's get rid of these for a second. So this can't be green. So this is purple or orange, but orange is already on the thermo. So this is purple. And now we need an orange and a green. Can green be 3 up on a thermo? So green is smaller than at least 3 digits. So it could be bigger than 2 others, I suppose. I need green and orange here. Orange is bigger than 4 digits, so it could also be bigger than 2. Sorry, it's bigger than 3 digits, so it could also be bigger than 2 digits. So I'm just going to put that this is a purple orange for now. This one's the most... is this the most interesting? No. So down here, we need green, purple, orange. So we know that orange is bigger than green by at least 3, right? Yeah. So at least 3 bigger than green. So, okay. So if I start putting some digits in here, we know green is from 1, 2, 3. Because if this was a 4, we'd have to go 5, 6, and we'd have nothing left here. And orange has to be from 4, 5, 6 for similar reasons. If it was like a 3, we'd have to go 2, 1, and there'd be nothing here. So my point is that green and orange share no digits in common. This can't be a 1, 2, or 3. So it's not green. It's an orange or a purple. What just happened there? I don't know. I mean, this is a 4, 5, or 6, right? So we know that orange is 2 bigger than purple, at least. Oh, purple's already on this thermo. Okay, that helps. This isn't purple, so it's only orange. So now I've got green, purple here. Huh. Have I... And then, oh, this purple looks up. So this is purple, and then this is orange. So this is 4, 5, or 6, but orange is on this cusp here. There's something bigger than it. So orange actually can't be 6. Orange is 4 or 5. So now if we pencil this thermo, since 6 was removed from here, we have 1 less. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. So purple is only 2, 3, which means that green can't be 3. And so actually this is a 1, 2 pair, making purple a 3. Perfect. So purple is 3. That makes that 4 and that 5. Okay, so orange is 5. Purple is 3. Oh, I messed this up. This should have been greens, not purples. So these are from 1, 2, 5. This isn't a 1 or a 2. It's too small for 3 up on a thermo. So that's the 5. That's the 2. So this is actually the green, and then this is the orange. Okay, and this is a 1. The 1 goes here. This 4 looks up. That's a 4. And the 1 makes that a 2 and that a 2. We knew green was 2, I guess. When did that happen? Anyway, that's a 6. This is a 6. So reds are 1, 1, 4, 6. Let's just write that out. And these are 3. This is a 2, 3. Oh, yeah, this looks down. So that's not green. That's not purple. So this is our 2, and this is our 3. This certainly isn't a 1. It's not a 6. That has to be our 4 because of the thermo. This also definitely can't be... Oh, wait. Did I mess up? Shoot, I messed up somewhere. Did I like... It can't be 1, 4, 6, I think. Oh, no. What did I do here? So this is where I showed that was 5. I just filled a 2 there for no reason. That's what happened. It must be a 1, but we won't use that. This isn't 1 or 2. It makes it a 5, but that doesn't mean this is a 2. It's just 1 or 2. But it does mean that this is orange and then this is green. Okay. Between 3 and 5, we need a 4. That's obvious. So 4 is one of these. This 4 looks up. The 4 is here. This has to be a 6 because it has to be bigger than 5. So this is 1, 2, 6. This certainly isn't a 6, and it certainly isn't a 1. So that's 2. That proves green is 1, not a 2. That's 2. That's 6. Okay. Sorry about that. This 2 looks down. That's 2. That's 6. What about here? Yeah, we needed this to be 1 and this to be 3. So the 1 is the green, and the 3 is the purple, and it's 3 in the corner. This has to be 6, and then we have the 4 and the 2. All right. Sorry about that mistake there. That's what happens when you go too fast, I guess. I was like, where'd that 2 come from? Oh, I guess I just found it. No, it was a mistake. And I should have gone back and figured out why that was a 2. Because it wasn't. It was a 1. All right. A little bit of an interesting color scheme today where I had these for individual digits, and I was just like, 2, 4, 6 is red. They ended up being even odd as well. That's interesting. I don't think that was forced for sure. But it is interesting that happened. All right, cool. Well, cool puzzle, PjoeterBliep. How'd you do?